Hi and welcome to episode number 504 with whatsforchow.com. With Thanksgiving literally just days away, here is a quick and easy turkey drumstick roulade that is suitable for smaller or larger crowds of guests. Each roulade will cater for 2 to 3 people, and this recipe is for 2 drumsticks. Simply multiply the recipe out if you have more guests. To start, you need to debone the drumsticks and remove all of those nasty tendons. Cut through the skin on the narrow end of the drumstick. Use a sharp pair of scissors to cut through all of the tendons underneath the skin. Locate the inside of the leg and slice through the flesh along the length of the drumstick. You will find one thick tendon running along the bone. Cut away the connective tissue to free the tendon. Use your scissors to cut down either side of the bone so that the flesh lies flat. Use the edge of your paring knife blade to scrape the flesh down the bone towards the joint. Use your scissors to cut around the joint to free the bone. Use your fingers to locate the tendons in the meat. Lift each tendon and cut them free with your scissors. On the fat side of the drumstick, there are a number of tendons enclosed in muscle. Cut the connecting tissue to separate the muscle and expose the tendons. Lift these up and trim them away, and you're done. Continue with the other drumstick. For the stuffing, place the dried cranberries in a small bowl and pour in enough champagne to cover. Allow these to stand while you continue with the other filling ingredients. Slice 2 canned pineapple rounds into 8 wedges each. Measure out the dried brioche cubes, the dried sage, and the salami. Place all of these in a mixing bowl and pour in the cranberries and champagne. Mix this together thoroughly, then let it stand for 30 minutes. Place one of the deboned drumsticks on your work surface. Spread half of the filling across the center of the meat and press it down firmly. Grind a liberal dose of salt and cracked black pepper over the whole lot. Lift the edges of the meat and roll them over the filling to meet in the center. Tie a single loop of twine around the center of the roulade to secure it. Tie a slip knot in one end of the remaining twine and loop it around the narrow end. Pull it tight to secure this end. Run the twine up the length and use half-hitch loops to secure the rest of the roulade. Loop the twine around the fat end. Run it up the back of the drumstick and tie it to the beginning twine. Put this aside and continue with the remaining drumstick. Roughly chop an onion and scatter the pieces across the bottom of a medium-sized roasting tin. Place the 2 roulades on top of the onion with the open side facing upward. Brush the turkey liberally with the melted butter and give it another liberal grind of salt and cracked black pepper. Roast this in a preheated oven at 170 Celsius or 340 Fahrenheit for 60 minutes. Remove the pan from the oven, turn the roulades over and give this side a good grind of salt and cracked black pepper. Return the pan to the oven for a further 45 minutes. Remove the roulades from the oven and brush them liberally with the honey vinegar mixture. Allow this to stand for 5 minutes for the meat to relax. Pour all of the pan juices, including any solids that may have escaped from the roulades, into a tall jug. Use your stick blender to machine this to a smooth gravy. Cut away the twine from the roulades and slice them into 6mm slices. The meat is extremely tender and juicy, and it will not be possible to slice any thinner than this. Serve immediately with a generous dose of the gravy and the accompaniments of your choice. Thanks for joining us today. Please subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you again tomorrow.